great way to learn German, and that is through cake. I found this book at the flea market this weekend, and I'm really excited to share it with you because it has some really good German recipes in it. Some classic traditional recipes, and so I would like you to pick your favorite recipe from the list. Let me know what we're going to bake, and the next time we are going to bake the cake together in German and learn some more German words. Okay, look, guter deutscher Kuchen. Can already learn from the cover that Kuchen is der. This is the ending you use for masculine nouns that have no article, no a or the before them. So let's have a look inside. Oh, you can tell it's so old. 1994. Okay, so here we have Einführung, introduction, Kuchen aus der Form, cakes from a form, like a mold, or a pan shaped like something. Kuchen vom Blech, those are cakes from baking tray. Frei geformtes, free form cakes. Kleiner Kuchenstücke, small cake pieces. Festliche Kuchen, holiday cakes. Zum Nachschlagen, final thoughts, and Nachschlag, that's also like the word for second helping. And then the recipe register, like index. Let's see. Here we have all about German cakes and their traditions. Let me know if you want me to read that to you and translate it, if that would be fun. Kuchen aus der Form. Okay, what do we got here? Marmorkuchen. Ooh. Zutaten für ein Napfkuchenform. So, Napfkuchenform, or Gugelhupf, is a hard word to say. It's like a brown cake form with a hole in the center. This one too is just got different outside pattern. Zutaten für einen Napfkuchen. Ingredients, Zutaten. You see a 2L Inhalt, 2-liter container, like 2-liter volume. So you see things measured in grams and liters, tablespoons and teaspoons, but not in ounces or cups or anything like that. So get out your metric measuring system. So für den Teig, for the cake of Sanila. I don't even know what that is. What is Sanila? I've never heard of that. I need to go look it up now. Alright, so looking up Sanila, it looks like it's a type of margarine that has a high percentage of fat, making it ideal for baking, cooking, and roasting. Alright, now we know something. 300 Gramm Zucker, 300 grams sugar, eine Prise Salz, 1 pinch of salt, 5 Eier, 5 eggs, 400 Gramm Mehl, 400 grams of flour, 3 Teelöffel Backpulver, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, ein Achtel Liter Milch, an 1/8 liter of milk. That'll be interesting to measure. Sanile zum Einfetten. So you need some margarine to grease the pan. 100 Gramm Bitterschokolade, 100 grams of unsweetened chocolate. Eine halbe Teelöffel Kakao. You need a half teaspoon of cocoa powder. Ein Päckchen Vanillezucker, 1 packet of vanilla sugar. And für den Guss, for the nice chocolatey part on top, we will need 25 Gramm Kokosfett, 25 grams of coconut fat, 1,5 Esslöffel Kakao, 1.5 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and 200 Gramm Puderzucker, 200 grams of powdered sugar. So now all those ingredients we just learned, a lot of them should be on those flashcards I made before for German food vocabulary. Now let's see if we can understand anything from these instructions. You let me know if it sounds the same as what you think it means. Margarine, Zucker und Salz mit dem Schneebesen oder den Quirlen des Handrührers schlagen, bis sich der Zucker gelöst hat. Nacheinander die Eier unterrühren und Schäume schlagen. Mehl und Backpulver mischen, zur Margarine-Ei-Mischung sieben und mit der Milch unterrühren. So this means that you take your margarine, sugar, and salt, and you mix it together with your Schneebesen. Would you whip it with in the kitchen? You have to use some logic sometimes to try to figure out what it is that word could mean. In this case, your whisk or your electric mixer. And you mix it together until it's all nicely one nice form of mixed up stuff. Till you have a nice batter. Once you have a nice batter, add the eggs one at a time until it gets nice and foamy. Then add your flour and baking powder in. Sift it in with your margarine egg mixture, and then mix in the milk. Step 2. So basically, after you mixed it all together in the right order, you take half of your dough into your greased form and you fill it up. Then you melt your chocolate with your cocoa powder and vanilla sugar and put it in the rest of your batter. Then you have a chocolate batter, see? And you take your fork, pour it in to the top, into the first half, into like a spiral form through both sides. Let me read that to you in German. Die Hälfte des Teiges in die gefettete Form einfüllen. Schokolade im heißen Wasserbad schmelzen, mit Kakao und Vanillezucker unter den restlichen Teig rühren. In die Napfkuchenform geben. Eine Gabel spiralenförmig durch beide Schichten ziehen. Im vorgeheizten Backofen bei 175 bis 200 Grad bei 80 Minuten backen. So in your preheated oven, 200 degrees Celsius, you may need to use Google to convert that to Fahrenheit if you have a different temperature stove. Then final step, das Fett zerlassen mit dem Kakao und Zucker sowie 6 Esslöffel Wasser mischen. Den ausgekühlten Kuchen damit überziehen. Ergibt 16 Stücke. So you take the fat for the goose or glasur or the nice chocolatey part we're going to put on top of here for the glaze. Mix it with the cocoa and sugar and some water. And once the cake has cooled, you can pour it on top. And then you will get 16 pieces. Abwandlung. So here's a different option. Alternatively, you can den Schokoladenguss statt mit Wasser mit Weinbrand oder Rum anrühren. Oh, so you can take some alcohol, some Weinbrand or rum, and mix that in instead of water if you want an extra kick to your cake. And so, yeah. So that's how you would make a marmor cake, for example. There are so many recipes. Let's see. Becherkuchen. Cupcake. But it's not the kind of cupcake, you know. Interesting. Haselnusskuchen. Hazelnut cake. Gewürzkuchen. Spice cake. Spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, ginger. Mohnkuchen mit Kirschglasur. Ooh, this looks good. It's a poppy seed cake with cherry glaze. Napfkuchen, but with walnuts and some kind of powdered sugar icing. Gugelhupf. Classic. Mohrenkuchen ist German carrot cake. Bischofsbrot. Bishop's bread. Zitronenkuchen. Lemon cake. Quarkkuchen. And quark is like this kind of German creamy sour cream. Is it almost like a yogurty sour cream cheese type of dairy? And you can make a nice fluffy cake out of it. Sandkuchen. Sand cake, that just, I don't know, it sounds dry. It sounds dry. Früchtekuchen, fruit cake. Oh, that looks jam-packed with fruits. Rosenkuchen, because of the shape, but it's more like cinnamon rolls. Zimtkuchen, cinnamon cake. Nougatkuchen, nougat cake. It's like for some kind of cake with hazelnuts. Then we get to cakes from Blech. Cakes on a baking tray. Streuselkuchen. Germans love this so much, but I just think it's so dry. It's like a dry cake with dry crumbs on top of it, and it's not for me. Mohnkuchen. Poppy seed cake. Bienenstich. Oh, this is good cake. It has almonds and whipped cream and like fluffy cake. It's good. It has honey too, I think. Reiskuchen. Rice cake. I haven't heard of this one before. Zwetschgendatschi. Interesting. Zwetschgendatschi. That's a fun one to say. Wabenkuchen. I'm not sure what Waben means. Wabenkuchen. But it looks like it has oranges, hazelnuts, and walnuts. Walnut cake. Walnusskuchen. That looks more like my thing. That looks good. Donauwellen. Donau is like a river, city, living area. So, waves from the Donau. Because of how it's decorated. Krümelkuchen, crumb cake. This one looks good. It has some kind of fruit in it. Johannisbeergelee. Johannisbeeren. Red currants. Red currant jelly. Schokoladenkuchen mit Kokos. Chocolate cake with coconut. Spiegeleierkuchen. Fried egg cake. What is that? Oh, they're apricots. It's just decorated to look like eggs, but it's not really eggs. Okay. Well, that does look cute, doesn't it? Next is freigeformtes or freeform cakes. Wonder what that is. Oh, gefüllter Mohnkranz. So this is a filled poppy seed wreath. because it's shaped like a wreath here and folded up. That looks fancy. Nusskranz mit Pistazien. Oh, that's a nut wreath with pistachios. That looks really good. Raw Nudeln. Oh, these look delicious. They look fluffy and they're filled with some kind of plum jelly. Rosinenzopf. Raisin braid. That also looks good for breakfast. Hefestriezel. No, not sure if it even has a filling. It looks really flat and dry. I don't know. With raisins and almonds. Not much of a filling. Aachener Reisfladen. Named after another city in Germany. Rice pancakes, I guess, because it's like flat. Looks fluffy. Eierzopf. Egg braid. Well, it looks more like a bread to me. Mandelzopf is an almond braid. That looks really good. Looks sticky and like it has way too much butter in it. Saffron brezel. A saffron pretzel, but it looks like a sweet pretzel with raisins and lemon and all kinds of sweet things. Marzipankranz is a marzipan braid or marzipan wreath. It looks like a lot of marzipan. That could be an expensive cake. And if you don't like eating a whole bunch of marzipan, and you'll be eating marzipan till February. Nussfladen. This must be filled with a nut filling, like hazelnuts. Rumkugeln. These look good. Chocolate and almonds. I'm not crazy about the rum. Germans love to put alcohol into their cakes. I don't really care for it. Kleine Kuchenstücke. What do we got here? Mohrenköpfe. Carrot heads. These look so good. It looks chocolatey, but it's carrots, so it's healthy. I think that's how it works. Wait. There's not actually any carrots in it. Alright, never mind. It's not healthy, but it looks good. Apfelkrapfen. Oh, these are good. They're deep fried, like apple dumplings. I've had these before. I think this might be the one we need to make, guys. What do you think? Apfelkrapfen? I think we need to fry these apple dough balls. That would be delicious. Apfel im Schlafrock. Apple in its sleeping skirt. Schlafrock. Okay, sleeping skirt. Interesting. That sounds traditional. Never had it before. Dattel biscuits. Dattel biscuits. With Datteln, dates. With Zitronenschale, lemon rind. And Zwieback. What? You only take like a cracker and put it in the batter or something? Alright, there's another favorite on this next page here, Berlino. And come like February time, Berlino are everywhere, or March. February, March? I can't really remember. But you get them with every kind of filling, not just like cherry or plum, but like you can put anything in there, like applesauce, plum sauce, cherry filling. They come covered in different colors of chocolate, sprinkles, and it's great. You can eat like 10 of these in a day. It's horrible and wonderful at the same time. Luftmücken. Oh, those look great. Those look like good stocking stuffers. Eberswalder Spritzkuchen. This looks like something very difficult to make. Looks like you need a special Spout. Americano? Americans. This is so funny that they're called Americans because I've never seen them in America, but it's like this special cake with powdered sugar frosting over it. It's really good, but really sweet. Prasselkuchen. Prasselkuchen. I'm not sure I ever heard of it. What is this? It looks like cake stuffed with pie crust or this looks so dry. I have no words for this. What is this? Why is this so dry looking? Why does this look like it's dough stuffed with dough? I don't know about that. Some of these too dry for me. Hanseaten. Looks like Hans eating. Hans eaten. Hanseaten. They look pretty, don't they? Windbeutel mit Vanillesahne. Oh, little wind bags with vanilla cream. Those look delicious. They are delicious. Aprikosen-Windrad. So this is an apricot windmill because of the shape and the little apricot in the middle. Streuselschnecken. Sounds dry. Again, Streusel means like dry pie crumbs, crumbly. I'm not so much into the crumbly. Hippen mit Mocha-Creme. Okay, look like really crispy little fried things with kind of coffee mocha cream. Kirsch Copenhagener. Cherry Copenhageners. Those look good. Schillerlocken. Schiller's curls. They're filled with cream. How can that not be good? It's filled with cream. Delicious. And Waffeln mit Blaubeeren. Ooh, traditional German waffle recipe with blueberries. And here we have holiday cakes. Holiday cakes. That's what we need right now. Hamburger Baumkuchen. Oh, from Hamburg. Tree cake. That looks like way too many layers. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Lost me a dozen layers ago. Maronenkuchen. So for this, you need chestnuts. I'm not sure how I feel about the green marzipan on the outside. Looks like green marzipan. Königinskuchen. Queen's cake. That doesn't look good. It has like all this fruit with the preservative fruit on it. Gold und Silber. Gold and silver. Alright, plain cake to me. Looks plain. Rehrücken. Deerback. Well, this looks interesting. The deerback cake. It looks like it has a lot of cinnamon, spice, and yummy things inside. Mandelkranz. Here we have an almond wreath. That looks good too. With some ice cream, it would be nice. Schokoladenkuchen. Chocolate cake. Oh, look, to make the pattern, you have to put a lot of effort into making those straight lines. Pistazienkuchen. Pistachio cake. Margaretenkuchen. Margaret's cake. Pistachio cake looks good. I think I want some pistachio cake. Hochzeitskuchen. It's a wedding cake. I don't know. I'd be a little disappointed if that was my wedding cake. Oh, this is how to make the different batters. So if you're making a pie crust or a different kind of biscuit crust. Oh, and here's how to, like, descriptions of the different ingredients. Okay. For example, Vanillezucker. Vanillezucker können Sie leicht selbst herstellen. Geben Sie 10 bis 12 Vanilleschoten in ein Glas und bedecken Sie sie mit Zucker. Dann das Glas gut verschließen. Nach 3 Monaten hat die Vanille ihr intensives Aroma vollkommen an den Zucker abgegeben. Vanillezucker gibt es auch als fertige Gewürzzubereitung als mindestens 5% zerkleinerten Vanilleschoten und Zucker. So this tells you how to make vanilla sugar yourself. Because if you're in a different country, you might not find vanilla sugar as an already ready to purchase ingredient. So you just leave your vanilla in a glass covered in sugar for 3 months, basically. Cover it up with a lid, and then there you go. It's that easy. So that was our good German cake book. Let me know which German cake was your favorite and which one we should bake in the next video, because I can't wait to get busy baking a German cake and see how it turns out. Yeah, let me know, what are we going to bake for Christmas German cake? If you don't find German cookbooks at your local library or flea market, you can find plenty of German recipes online and learn German while you make something tasty and delicious. Join me next time for another fun episode learning German. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more German lessons.